Hi 5th grade, welcome back. So today we're going to start our very first project. So for our first project, I thought we would study emojis, also known as emoticons. There are literally hundreds of emojis. So if I could please get someone to raise their hand and tell us what an emoji is. So, and most emojis, at least the ones with faces, are there to tell you about an emotion, about how someone feels. Some of them are crazy, some of them are a little bit weird. Most of them are yellow, but then there are some that are different colors. For this project, we are going to be studying the rounded ones that are yellow and have an emotion, but not all emojis are like that. Some of them are inanimate objects or something else. We're going to be studying the round ones, so just keep those in mind for this project. So for this project, we're going to be doing paper mache. We'll talk about that a little bit more next time. Today is all about planning your project, so I know exactly what you're doing. If you haven't already, you should have picked up this piece of paper, and you should have gotten a pencil. If you need to sharpen that pencil, remember there's a sharpen eraser cup inside your bin under the crayons. If you could please sharpen your pencil for me, make sure you have your paper, and then give me a thumbs up so I know that we're ready to move on. All right, awesome. So we should be ready. If you haven't already, go ahead and put your name. I'm going to put Mr. Boatfield because that is my name, but if you could please put your name. In this class, you really just have to put your first name. There's not many of us, so it should be okay. And then also, please put a class code. I'm going to pause the video and put your class code on the board so you can copy it. Awesome. So first what we're going to do is we're going to define a couple things. I'm basically going to give you the answers, so this should be an easy grade. Grades are due this week, so as long as you do this worksheet and get everything done today, you get 100. And then we are going to be using the iPads. I'm going to go over how to turn into images in this classroom using Google Drive, so I hope you're paying attention. So I'm going to read the question, and then I'm going to answer it for you. All you have to do is just copy my answer. That way I know that you understand the project that we're going to be doing. So the first question is, what is an emoji? Here's what I want you to write, and I'll pause it in a moment. An emoji is a small digital icon used to express an emotion or idea. So go ahead and copy that down. I'm going to keep this here for a moment, and then give me a thumbs up when you're ready. Awesome. So basically an emoji is art. So let's move on. What is pop art? So pop art is very colorful, almost cartoon images. They are usually ideas or characters from popular movies or culture. So that's what we're going to write. Let's make it easy. So what is pop art? Art based on popular culture. I'm going to go ahead and pause it. Give me a thumbs up when you're ready. All right. We are not the first group of people to use symbols as a way of communication. In ancient Egypt, they also used different icons or pictures to express what they were feeling and talk to each other. This language was referred to as hieroglyphics. So let's answer number 3. The ancient Egyptians used symbols called hieroglyphics, and I'm going to spell this out for you because this is a brand new word. Hieroglyphics. To communicate and record history or stories. I'm going to pause the video. Give me a thumbs up when we are ready. All right, awesome. So the next part, I hope you're listening. I'm going to go over how to submit your images through Google Drive. Now you need to use the iPads to find your inspiration. These images will be printed for you. You will need to use Safari, the compass, and use Google to search for emojis. When you found an emoji that you like, find a large image of it, screenshot it, and upload to our Google Classroom. Images without names will be deleted. So over here is my iPad cart, and this is where you'll get the iPads. Duh. All right, so over here I have the iPad numbers on the bottom and the top. Your table number is your iPad number. So if you're at table 3, you're iPad 3. If you're at table 4, you're iPad 4. You'll find your iPad, unplug it if it's plugged, and take it with you. I'm just going to pretend I'm at table 3. When you get your iPad, you need to press the home button twice. Usually once to turn it on, it's already on, and then again to unlock it. You're going to look for this little compass called Safari. Okay, so as mentioned, you need to go to Safari, which is all the way down here. It's the one with the compass. And you're going to have to go to Google. So I've already been looking for emojis, but I'm going to do it one more time. Google, Google. I'm sure you've heard of it. And then I would just start with just the word emojis. It's going to give you a bunch of different images to look at if you look under images on Google. And you might be looking through some of the collections, different groups, and find one that you like. Look for the yellow ones, the ones that are round, because we are making a sculpture out of this. Feel free to look at more than one because you may decide to make your own emoji. All right, let's say I really like this one. So it's the guy that's like confused or something. So I need a larger image of that. So I'm going to look up at the search bar confused emoji, or maybe like questioning emoji. I don't know. There he is. That one's a little bit small. I'm going to keep on looking. I don't know. I kind of like, there he is. Found it. All right, so now you have a different way of doing this. You could either screenshot it. So I'm going to go ahead and touch the image, make it look bigger. There he is. So I can either screenshot, so I'm going to press the home button and the lock button at the same time, like that. And I'll show you what that looks like from the outside too. It's really easy. Or I could take my finger and hold that big image. So now I have three options: share, add to photos, copy. I need to add two photos. All right, so I'm going to show you how to screenshot if you wanted to. Now, if you don't know how to save photos, another way you could get the photo to your library is to touch it, make it bigger, and then if you want it to, you could press the home button, that's the button at the bottom, and the lock button, which is that teeny tiny one. We're going to use these later at the end of today. And press them once at the same time. 1, 2, 3, click, and then I let them go. It'll take a picture, and then that will be in your photos. All right, so let's talk about uploading it to my Google Drive, because remember, this is a grade today. This is grade week, so I have to get something for you, so I thought I'd make it easy. As long as you upload something to me, it's 100. So I'm in my photos. I find that random one that I chose. You're going to go all the way to the top. That's the share button, the square with the arrow going up. Press it once, and then you need to share it to Google Drive. So it's that triangle that says Drive with the yellow, green, and blue. Press it once. Next, you're going to have to touch that image, and you have to rename it to your name. There is a way for me to find out who uploaded everything, but it's just much easier for you to have your name on it. That way I don't have to actually look at the file code and see what IP address it was loaded from and whatnot. So you're just going to put your name. Once you have your name on there, do not press upload. Don't press it, because it'll just goes to nowhere land. You need to press My Drive, and then you need to find your grade. It's called 5th grade, because you're in 5th grade. And then you need to touch your day. So if you're in Monday, you press Monday. If you're here on a Tuesday, you press Tuesday, so on and so forth. So I'm just going to pretend I'm Monday. Press it once. And you may see other people's files here. Just press Save here. And then at the very end, press Upload. And then just give it a second. And it should be uploaded to me so that I can have it printed for you when we start painting these. So here's what I see on my screen. And I can go to any classes and see the images that you have uploaded, and I get these professionally printed for you by the district, so these need to be done today. Now I can go in and see who did it and what iPad it was, but please, if you could just make sure that your name is on it so I don't have to delete it and ask you to do it next time, because until I get this, it's not 100, it's a 0. I will leave that up on the screen so that you know who's uploaded and who hasn't. And then the very last thing is I want you to draw your inspiration on the back. However, you must make it unique in some way. So you could change the emotion, the color, the design, or come up with something totally new. So in this circle, you can do, I don't know, I did a kind of confused face. Maybe it's a confused face with hair or glasses. Just make one change to it. It could be that instead of yellow, it's green. So you're going to draw your emoji here, make it interesting. You are welcome to have your iPad out while you use this, but the most important thing is that you uploaded it. If you decide you want to do horns or something coming off the emoji, that's fine too. When we make it 3D and we make it into a spear, we're going to be able to hot glue stuff on the sides. So keep that in mind. All right, guys, I'm going to leave the directions on the board. I should have written them down. Please follow those if you have any questions. All right, guys, have a good one.